It was a story WWL Louisiana first broke, and we were actually the first at the scene during Hurricane Ida. And now the Attorney General's office struck a plea deal with the man at the center of a deadly nursing home evacuation. By letting him plead no contest, Bob Dean avoids admitting fault.
And he will serve no prison time. A judge sentenced Bob Dean to 3 years probation for letting more than 800 people suffer in his care. Mike McDaniel was inside of the courtroom in Amite and has it all unfolded.
Bob Dean stayed silent Monday as he walked out of a Tangipahoa Parish courtroom. The 70-year-old had just pleaded no contest to 15 criminal charges. His 20-year prison sentence was deferred, but he must serve 3 years of probation.
We got the case over, it is resolved, and now everybody is moving forward. And that's where we are.
Dean originally pleaded not guilty to 8 counts of cruelty to the infirmed, 2 counts of obstruction of justice, and 5 counts of Medicaid fraud. His attorneys say the change in plea ends a nearly 3-year saga.
I'm glad that we can get this particular incident in consequence resolved the way we did today, and we can all, the families and everybody, and Mr. Dean and the community can now move forward.
Those charges stem from the evacuation of 7 of Dean's former nursing homes during Hurricane Ida. Nearly 850 residents were brought to his warehouse in Independence that wasn't equipped to handle it. WWL Louisiana was the first to report on the inhumane conditions inside that warehouse, including lack of food, water, and medical care. We watched for hours as ambulances from across the region, including an ambulance bus, were used to move patients to other shelters.
I was in tears, like it was very overwhelming.
WWL Louisiana interviewed a nurse who was there as overcrowding took over.
They kept rolling in more residents. I'm like, oh my God, and we had to keep pushing the patients over tighter and tighter to fit everybody in.
Several patients died before the State Department of Health declared an emergency and evacuated the warehouse. Just before sentencing, family members who lost loved ones gave at times very tearful victim impact statements to the court. They didn't want to go on camera, but say their loved ones were left to die, and they never got a chance to say goodbye. The Attorney General's office, which arrested Dean, disagreed with the sentence and wanted him to serve at least 5 years in prison. The Attorney General released a statement saying, in part, "Our prosecutors urged that Mr. Dean be held accountable for his conduct, which led to the deaths of numerous elderly individuals. I respect our judicial system and that the judge has the ultimate discretion over the appropriate sentence, but I remain of the opinion that Dean should be serving prison time." Judge Brian Abel said Dean's age, no criminal history, and requirement to pay more than $1 million in fines and court costs were factors in the sentencing. He told Dean, quote, "This is an opportunity for you to help make right some of the things that you have done." In Tangipahoa Parish, Mike McDaniel, WWL Louisiana.
A class action lawsuit filed by nursing home residents and their families against Dean settled for about $12 million from Dean's insurance. Dean lives in Atlanta, and eventually his probation will be transferred to Georgia.